Oh,
Lord have mercy. I can't believe it.
Oh, shit. As I told you, they run into you, hit your head. All that sexiness. Then we got to go do sports with Milan trying to distract us, took off her jacket. See how I'm trying to give us mixed messages and shit. So I tell you, I'm
it's hot in here.
Okay, whatever. Nelly told us all about that. Now it's time for new sports. Rich Allen. Man, he's a sexy man. Give it up.
Oh no, that's
Rick.
That's
Master of the ladies.
Now, how did I get thrown under the bus?
Sportsman.
Well, I'm actually trying to be on the mental side, consciousness. You know, women say we need a man who thinks up here first. Well, that depends on what
they just saying that. They don't mean
start
that.
here. But it depends on where you. Well, I'm not sure. Welcome to New Sports. So, Milan just gave us an education on how real women think about
or how they want to portray it.
Yeah, so I'm all for it.
Whatever.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just saying, graduate.
I'm not letting you guys. Okay, I know you guys sit there and want to know, is this really sports? Half and half. But we actually talk about sports, but we end up talking about life. And I'm almost certain that we're going to get off track here because that's just the way it goes. So all the relationship stuff is done. You guys need more exhaling.
I'm done. I'm gonna see if Milan can behave because
I can
got
behave.
a case.
You're the problem.
I don't have problems. I'm an old man. Nice old man.
Okay. All right. This segment's gonna be called whatever it wants to be called. You know, courts in session. State your case. Ride or die. Ride or die. Last week I left somebody out on sports. You know, when Giovanni was here. She said, what about this team? And we didn't get to cover it. And I felt bad. I said, you know, she came in here so she can talk about her team. We're not going to pick winning teams today. We're going to pick the ride or die. Whether your team is losing badly or not. Two sports because we're in the season. Basketball, football. You ride or die no matter what. And you stay on them because you say, that's my team. That's my player. And the situation is, you may get dismissed. I will judge whether your court case for your losing team, does it qualify that you are ride or die, or you just coattailing with a wish and a prayer?
Okay.
I'm going to be the judge today. It's a little bit different. So, Mario, will you please scroll up a little bit so people can see that it is going to be a court case where I dismissed.
Okay.
All right? It dismissed. I'm sorry. You know, it's dismissed. You don't even talk about how bad they are.
Okay, you be nice now.
All right,
no man in their right mind dismiss me.
Yeah, okay, now
you be
all right,
nice, goddammit.
Now here's the choices. Scroll up again, Mario, just so I can show them. I separated basketball and football. You can pick your sport, and these are the teams who are struggling. Period. They're struggling in basketball and struggling in football. So it doesn't matter. Now it's early in the season for both sports. We know football is still in mid-season right about now. But when we go to basketball, well, everybody's tripping now because it's the start of the season. So before we go any further, you can't get away with saying, I used to like this team. Your ride or die team, ride or die player. Milan, I'm going to start with you. Pick any sport, football, between the two sports, or basketball. Team that's losing, that you always behind when they're struggling. Now, if the team is not here, it must be like soccer or something.
The Lakers.
The Lakers. Okay, all right. Now, here's the thing. Here's the question I got for you. I'm glad you picked
I get to use some sound effects.
See, here we go. This is cold. This is cold. Here's the question. You're going to state your case because I have to set this condition. You pick the Lakers.
Yes.
If you pick the Lakers, state your case while they're going to be a championship team and win a championship before the Oakland Raiders wins a Super Bowl.
First of all, I think that question pretty much speaks for itself.
They're both losing.
Yeah, but the Oakland Raiders ain't been shit in a while.
Listen,
the Lakers have a history. Lakers are always and have always been and are always going to be the team to beat, whether they're losing or not. Everybody wants to beat the Lakers. It doesn't matter if they have a losing streak. It's the fact that you say we beat the Lakers. They are the team to beat. Second of all, they got a new coach. Hey, Uncle Byron. And he's, a former Laker player.
Right.
he has some potential star players on the Lakers who have not realized their full potential. Then he has Kobe, who is kind of on the back end of the co-coaching type of thing.
Okay.
So right now they're on a trip to build back what they had prior.
Okay, so what you're stating, your case is just saying that, hey, look, they got Byron Scott, and the Lakers is just an organization that's going to come up and win. That's basically your argument. Is
no, my argument is that they're at right now they're at a level where they are learning. They are learning themselves.
Okay.
They are learning their new team, their new players. They're learning new strategies. They're trying to come up with you measure twice and you cut once. Right now they're in the measuring stage.
Okay.
And when they get ready to make that cut, it's gonna happen.
Now Mario is the general manager of the Lakers, and he just heard your case and say, so I'm responsible for making the owner happy and responsible for immediate results in Los Angeles. And Milan just gave you, hey, general manager, this is how we're going to win. Mario, you're the general manager. Did she sell you on this? She's like an agent. She just made her case about why the Lakers are going to win.
That's what y'all gonna be doing to all them other teams.
No. Mario.
Yes, sir.
You're the general manager.
As I said before, we're going to get some of those Asians in here. Got to mix it up.
You're Miss Cupcake, Mario.
You know what? His nickname is gonna be Septic Tank. That's what I'm gonna call you.
Everybody get their time in the sun.
Mario.
Okay.
Because
you got some Filipino friends.
Because you're full of shit.
You would be too if you had more vegetables in your diet.
Okay.
I
got plenty of vegetables in my diet.
Children. Okay, let me do it. I'm the judge here. I heard the case, and the position is the Raiders will not win a Super Bowl before the Lakers win their next championship. Mario's the Mitch Kupchak. He's the GM. He just heard and he says that didn't sell it. Mario,
look,
we would cancel Milan's contract.
No,
we weren't going to have her doing the hair of the cheerleaders. We weren't going to have her doing the cheerleader hair.
Their situation isn't fair. First of all, the Raiders are not coming up with bukus of cash trying to pay amazing players. They're trying to build players. And in football, either you a star player or you're not. That's just how it is. You get drafted to the NFL, you have 3 good years, maybe if that, and you're out of there. You're cut or you retired or whatever it is. You don't play very long in the NFL. An NFL player's career isn't very long, doesn't have a whole lot of longevity unless you're just one of those Reggie Bush, Chris Johnson type of guy.
If you've been with a Kardashian, you last longer.
Okay, now
you see where he at.
Now
Jones been like
sniffing baby powder.
Kardashian, get that Kardashian, that Special K.
So Mario already gave the gun because he basically is saying, the argument is okay, but I think Mario's response is that LA is a win now team, not win later. So Mario,
they could
yes,
win
sir.
now.
You're the GM. You just said failure. She's dismissed. Right?
We will reconsider her once. We'll send Milan to work out with the cheerleaders, see if she can help their look.
Right.
And we'll get back to her on that.
Okay. So right now, I'm not going to say that the final say has been dismissed. I just think that Milan is saying, hey, look, this is what it is. There's nothing new I can tell you about. This is how the Lakers are. They're going to win before the Raiders. Now, we're going to switch over to Mario before we come back around to give the final decision on your position.
I'm ready to put a wager on that.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Like on some real shit. I'm ready to
I know you
put some money on
that the Raiders
are not going to win a Super Bowl before the Lakers win another championship.
How much you want to wager?
Dude. I mean, shit, how much you got?
Oh!
I want to know, because usually after they talk all that shit, then they put out that $3. I say, $3, we have to talk long on this.
Don't let her do it.
I like to see if you got money.
Which one of my stacks do you want to bet?
Let me see what kind of money you carry, because you can buy lunch.
Which one of my stacks?
I like to see a black woman with money.
Which one of my stacks?
Let me see what you got.
No, you ain't touching my money.
Let me see what you got.
You see,
I love a black woman with some cash.
If I had a gravel, I'd use it. But
girl,
I can't.
You got money too?
Which one do
you She said, she got money. She got it on camera.
I got that.
Big pimpin'. Big pimpin'.
So you do see
big pimpin'.
What I like as a judge. Let me just say
I'm
this.
an entrepreneur.
Let me say this. what we first heard from Milan was very good, very eloquent. She took the side of, hey, this is the long term, watch the history. But then she went down and said, you know, I'm willing to put my money on it. And because of that so far, your case is not dismissed. Not only is it welcome so far, because you said, look, I'm pulling out the real deal, ride or die. I got money on it. Time to switch over to Mario. Mario.
Yes,
Would
sir.
you rather be the manager of a team that is going to have not win at all? Or would you rather build on something that's going to be consistent? I'd rather not, you know, to make a bet on something that's going to win today and be gone tomorrow. I want something that I'm going to invest in, and when it does get to the top, it's going to stay there.
Bam, ride or die.
I want something that feels good.
Wait a minute, ride or die.
It feels good for my money to come, and I know my money going to stay there.
Wait a minute.
I know you got the money now, girl.
So give me.
That's how you roll.
See, wait a minute.
That's why I said you could buy.
Wait a minute. You guys state your case.
You can buy now.
You state your case. I like the argument. I really do, because now you really went ride or die. Now, this is going to be difficult because Mario has to now, he's on the other side. Mario, your ride or die team. That's my team. That's my player. And you have to pick a team. And it's struggling. It could be football or basketball. Who's your team? Ride or die. This is going to be
I'm hanging with the Oklahoma Thunder.
And,
oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Not
I'm
bad.
actually hanging.
Okay.
I'm actually hanging. There's a few of these. I'm actually hanging with the Lakers. I don't think it's going to be a terrible season. I think it's going to be a reasonable. They're going to have to struggle, but let's put it like this. I think they can represent and look respectable.
Unfortunately, being the judge, I have to be this way. The question was put on who's going to win a Super Bowl versus an NBA championship first. So we're going to leave that part out.
No, but it's specifically versus the Raiders?
Yes. Who will win? But that's not a given. Yeah, but that's not your query. I'm changing.
Okay.
That was hers.
Okay.
I was going to say that's a given. Oklahoma Thunder got the Raiders.
Well, see, that's why I said.
It's nothing.
So what I have to do now is change the conditions because of who you pick. When you pick the Lakers, I could compare that to the Raiders. Mario's picking the Oklahoma Thunder. And now it gets into another query. Your ride or die team, Oklahoma Thunder. Who's the player on that team you respect the most because of their production, Mario?
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Okay, real easy. Now, who wins an NBA championship first? State your case. Cleveland Cavaliers or Oklahoma Thunder?
Cleveland Cavaliers.
But your team is Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, even though I was going to say honorable mention, because I think they haven't gelled yet, and people, they give it a lot of talk. But I think that Cleveland is going to be. They have every reason to look forward to the future because it's a matter of the chemistry.
Right.
They're still working out things. That means you can have expectations for reasonable, steady improvement, assuming no injury. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
They're still getting to know each other. Then you see the other night they all scored 20. It was phenomenal. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron all were scoring. LeBron did a triple-double.
Hold up.
But they all scored.
Hold the hell up. I didn't catch this memo. Did this fool go back to Cleveland?
Yeah.
But Vic asked me about Cleveland.
Yeah, no. You talking about LeBron?
I'm dead. I'm gone.
You haven't
been
First of all,
Didn't
I
realize.
would bet money on the Oklahoma Thunder over the
No, wait a minute.
That's
because you haven't. Well, stick with your choices, though.
She did good. What she realizes LeBron is in Cleveland now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know now.
You know now. So the condition now is Mario just stated.
Kobe was in New York.
First of all, LeBron James did not go back to Cleveland for his own personal reasons as far as being on a team that he feels is going to do well. LeBron James left Cleveland to prove that he could win a championship somewhere else so that now when I come back to Cleveland I'm worth more money, so you're going to pay me more money. That's all that was about.
Okay.
You don't think it has anything to do with the fact that this is his hometown, his home people?
Hell no.
And his own group of people that's around him, loving him.
No, he is not.
I think that's a big part of it. I think he already got the other stuff. He wants to be surrounded by people loving you.
You want to be surrounded by money.
But I know, but he's got it.
LeBron James wanted more money.
No, I think
he left Cleveland. He goes somewhere else. He wins a championship with two other star players. Then he goes back to Cleveland. Oh, I'm coming back home, but yes, pay me more money. Bullshit on the devil's back. You a lie. he went back for some more money.
I think that money was not the thing. I think
that was part of it.
I think he already has more money than he can count.
I think now, from what I gather, from what I've heard, I'm just the judge.
Here come the judge.
There's nothing like being at home winning a championship, no matter how far you're away. When you come home and winning your home base, it's a different level.
Put that on your chart.
So now I'm not. That's a good position for him. Now I'm still going back to my original question, because now you're the GM, who basically, or what you call an owner. I'm gonna put you in the owner seat, and you actually can pick between which team you think has a better chance of winning the next NBA championship between Oklahoma and Cleveland. Cleveland got LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Durant, and of course Westbrook, and a host of players who hustle their butt off in OKC. You have to put your money into invest in who you think is going to win the championship first. Did Mario state a case that you go, yeah, money's behind Cleveland because LeBron went back there? But then you got Durant, up and coming, #1 scorer in the league, but he's injured this year. Maybe next year. Who wins an NBA championship first? Mario's trying to sell you, put your money in Cleveland. Did he sell you on that?
No. Oklahoma City, I would rather put my money on somebody who's going to hustle to make it, rather than somebody who's going to coast because they got something of value. Just because you have something of value does not mean that you are going to succeed.
Now,
now I can put one LeBron James in the court with one Russell Westbrook, and Cleveland, Mr. Cleveland, is going to lose and cry, whereas Westbrook is going to lose and cry and plan for the next.
They both crying.
They both going to lose and cry, but one of them is going to plan for the next
that's
time.
Interesting. But okay, let me give you one little interesting thing that you got to remember. You may not know. Right now, believe it or not, Russell Westbrook, I don't know how he and Kevin Durant are both out, but that's part of the weird thing with OKC right now.
But that team is a hustling team.
I know, they're playing well. They're playing, to me, that's what I was hoping for the Lakers. They're playing well with good hustle.
Right. With
their two, Reggie Jackson so people are stepping up, but you should know that has a lot to do with my prediction.
Yeah.
Now, even though what's the nature of the injuries, because they're not season-ending injuries on either one of them.
No, they're both expected to come back. Well, I know Durant probably in a month, Westbrook a little bit longer, but still you have to gel, get back to your conditioning. It's going to take even longer. I'm not giving them this year unless they do something miraculous with their chemistry. That's just my opinion. But what I like about this,
their team doesn't have Kobe syndrome.
They
get tired. And, Kobe, you got it.
That's the truth. That's
the
truth.
Right.
That's why they're that's why they're impressive to watch, because I just watched them last week.
They hustle,
and I was impressed by them without Kevin Durant and without Russell Westbrook, and they were battling. It was a good game.
They are the definition of a team.
If I had to segue, I wish some of the Clippers could learn how to hustle and watch how OKC hustles. This one, it's a hung jury because it's so close together what you picked, and I can't say
like the hung part.
It's a hung jury. The hung jury is that it's a good bet on either or. But if I had to go with youth, they say youth serves the best. You're surrounded by more. Smart money goes where LeBron is because he knows how to win. That's the smart money.
He knows how to win.
He knows how to win.
Okay. The key word, he knows how to win.
Right.
LeBron knows that if you got 20 points and I got 24 points, motherfucker, you lost.
Oh, we just heard the ML.
He knows how to win. But OKC is on the we know how to win. So it takes a we to win a game, not an I. And that's why the Lakers are in the place that they're in, because they think Kobe is the one-man team. Hello.
Well,
wake up, NBA.
E-I-E-I-O.
I actually that's a good one. I actually hear that there's some semblance in Milan's preview.
He's a little angry.
That LeBron is a little.
I like sports.
Angry black women.
No, she's not angry. She's
cliche. It's cliche.
There you go.
She's passionate. But you know what I like what she did?
Look, now she switched it up.
Although there may be some question to this, because Mario's position is that LeBron is more a team player. You're saying he's more individual.
I disagree
LeBron
with you.
is a team player, but LeBron knows how to win for LeBron.
Okay.
Well, whatever he wins,
You know,
so
that's all it is.
He wins
He
for
will
the
be
team.
he
that's
will be
ultimately
a
that's for
team
LeBron.
player,
Right.
but LeBron wants to win for himself, not for his team. I feel like Oklahoma City, their
difference that makes?
attitude is it's kind of like a marriage with Oklahoma City. If I won, we won. If I win the lottery, baby, we won the lottery. We got money. It ain't that I got mine and you got yours.
Get some.
LeBron is on a we won, I got mine, you got yours, pound for pound. Cool.
I disagree.
Oklahoma City is like, okay, you down, that's cool. We gonna hold you down, we gonna win, and when we get our rings, I'm gonna hand it to you like you played like I did. That's just how Oklahoma City showed their attitude and their demeanor. That's what they show me. That's what I get from their aura.
All about we.
That if you laying on the floor the whole game, I'm still gonna hand you your ring as if you were in that court with me.
Right.
Unlike Vanessa Bryant, who wasn't in the gym shooting in the ring and want to take the goddamn money.
Now wait a minute. I'm gonna come back because of this. There's always a twist in this. I have to admit, based on the information at hand in the history, you put up a wonderful position about OKC going first, but based on a different criteria. If I had to go by the history, LeBron sacrificed not only money and also having to be in the point light at Miami Heat. So he showed himself to say, I can sacrifice for the team. And with that argument there,
he did. He did just what I said in the beginning.
He did.
He's doing exactly what I said about the Lakers. He is coasting until he finds better, and when he gets to his plateau, he is gonna coast. That's what he did. He left Cleveland, he went to the Miami Heat, he wins a championship and comes back. Now he's built up his worth. Now he's gonna coast on that worth. And when it comes time for him to leave Cleveland, or he decides to be a free agent or whatever the case, somebody's going to have to pay him equal or more than the Cleveland is, and it's not going to happen.
Here we go. We're still in court. This is the part I like. You've already stated the case. So far, LeBron has already shown you 2 NBA championships for his efforts. So the key question here is winning the championships no matter where you put your position at. Now swinging it over, because I believe there's a ruling on this one. Is Kobe more selfish or LeBron?
Kobe.
Okay. So the chances of the Lakers winning a championship before Oakland may not be as obvious as we think, right?
It is obvious.
Okay.
The Lakers probably will not win a championship because Kobe is great as he is. He's a team player, but he also is one of those, I run this.
Okay. There you go.
That's just what I'm seeing. I could be
wrong. Go ahead, Mario.
I'm just saying, we're assuming that either one of these personality traits are associated with winning a championship or not. See, that's the issue. The issue is that you have assholes out there who win championships and nice guys. And it's very hard to find a real consensus as what's the best way to win. Right. To be like the like the overseer, everybody, crack the whip, or be the building team. Let's all come together as one, brothers. It's for a lot of them. It seems like it's some combination, but that's part of the issue. We have examples of everyone, like Michael Jordan, who's still the epitome, right? Who's known to be a horrible. Let's put it like this. Horrible is your opinion. He was a teammate who was like abrasive, hard to like, not friendly. Does that mean horrible to some people? No, if you're winning, you have to decide that playing with them. But let's put it like this. It ain't like you finish up playing with him and you call him on the phone every weekend.
Right.
Okay, it ain't like that.
Gotcha.
His phone ain't ringing.
Right.
Like Michael Jordan's phone ain't ringing off the hook with former teammates.
The only thing that I feel that LeBron has over Kobe is if somebody on his team is having some issues, I feel like LeBron probably would nourish the problem on a team. Okay. When Kobe, when that last seconds are on the score, on the timer, and it's going down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When they hit that last buzzer, I'm out of here. Okay. That's Kobe's attitude that I get from seeing him. Okay. He's gonna say, "Hey," he gonna pound, "What's up? All right, we did good." He's gonna come to practice ready to work. But when he leaves that stadium, he's gone. Ain't no calling, man. No. When Kobe's out of there, he's out of there. When he's on the court, he's on the court. Right. Kobe is the definition of a career player.
Gotcha.
Kobe is a career
Or
player.
just
He's
selfish.
being paid to do a job.
You could be
if he
career,
was the
be
president
nice.
of the company, he would be the richest president of any company because he comes to work to work.
Okay.
LeBron comes to work, but he has other things that he's pulling from.
Okay.
Kobe has the potential to do better, and the Lakers have the potential to do better because at work, Kobe is at work. Kobe is working when he's working. When he's not working, he's doing his own thing.
So which one are you saying you
Don't
prefer?
call
Because
me.
we want to infer from this. Which one of these are you saying
If
that
I
you
had
prefer?
to choose somebody for my personal team, I'm gonna say Kobe. Because you can't, because the scoreboard is not outside of the stadium.
Team Milan chooses
It's
Kobe.
not. He's not outside of the stadium. I'm serious. He's not out of the stadium.
Well-
When Kobe comes to the stadium, it only matters on the scoreboard, and that's it. So when
Sure.
I come to work, I'm gonna work. When I leave me the hell alone. But when
got
I
you.
get in here, at practice, I'm at practice. I'm at work. So we gonna work. But when I leave, that's it.
Well, and the final decision on this before we go to the next, I have to go in ruling with the odds only, but you make a real good passionate argument. The odds that Cleveland will win a championship are a little bit ahead of OKC. Only because there's a championship pedigree in Cleveland, whereas OKC has the same players, so we're waiting for them to come back. So if I had to rule on it, I would have to say, Mario, right on this one, you got this one because Cleveland is the best bet when you got the best player on the planet right now. That could change. It could change. But, I mean, we're talking about degrees here.
A close.
So
I mean, it runs a close second.
It's degrees here.
But
So
then you got to look back at consistency.
yeah, I do.
Who has the most players on their team with the most consistency?
There you go. Very good argument. I love that. Now, guess what? Got to go to something else that you guys may not know about. You know, there's a history in college football. And Mario, while I'm doing this, you may have to hit the Hot Picks publish again for a latest update on my part. There is a pedigree in the room of college football, meaning that there's a history about where your best performers come from. You know, from Michael Vick as a quarterback, and we're going to relate this to quarterbacks, that there is a history of, in the last 25 years, of what college teams produce the most quarterbacks. And we're going to go down the list, and you guys are just going to give me your top three. So Mario, when you move it down, I'll show you right offhand. We got North Carolina Wolfpack, Michigan State Spartans, Georgia Bulldogs, Florida Gators, California Golden Bears, LSU Tigers, Stanford Cardinal, Florida State Seminoles, Michigan Wolverines, USC Trojans. These are the teams that's always in the mix. A lot of it dominated by the SEC as it relates to recent championships. They have kind of dominated the last several years. So all you're going to do is say, hey, here's my third pick, my second pick, and my first pick. You get time to watch it, and it's very difficult because how often do we really follow the young quarterbacks until they produce in the league? So let me see how you feel about it. Now, Mario being, Mario, he's a sports fanatic. When it comes to college football, he's still waiting for those men to grow up. Mario, you see three teams here, or three organizations or universities. They are organizations. Who do you think the top three and your number one producing the most NFL quarterbacks in the last 25 years? You can start any way.
Stanford. I don't know what order. Stanford's put out a bunch of them.
Okay.
USC has produced a bunch of them too. There's a bunch of these have produced quarterbacks.
Right. Then you just go.
I think I see between Florida and Florida State.
Okay.
I think it's Florida. This is a tight list because a bunch of these. Because I was going to say hasn't Michigan, but I'll go and say the most. I'll say Stanford and USC are the two most quarterbacks.
Got you. Who's your number one?
Quarterback. Stanford.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go over to Milan. Milan, I know you wait for men to become men before you follow their production. I understand that because you're going like, get to the NFL and I'll work with you. Mm-hmm. Who's your top three universities?
Florida State, Stanford, and North Carolina.
Whoa. Fast. Not bad. Not bad. Well, since this is the next question, we don't have a lot of time. Your number one team that produces quarterbacks. It's not even close. USC Trojans. they just dominated as it relates
So
to.
I do that. I just couldn't
Yeah.
name all of them because it goes back.
USC Trojans. They have more in the last 25 years of any university right now. Now, the question on that doesn't necessarily mean they have the best producing. It's just the most.
They didn't do this. They're not. They weren't the best pro quarterbacks, but they made it in the pro.
That's it.
Right,
that was
you're going to say Mark Sanchez. There's a bunch of people who were like mediocre performers to a bunch of degrees.
That's it. And this is not a court case. This was a simple exit question because you guys did so well on that last segment because you were passionate and you picked up money out of your purse. Because of that,
I see that money.
you actually win the passion part because when you actually pull it out of your purse, you trump Mario on that one.
That's my
They're trying to prove some points.
Passion is my middle name.
They're trying to.
That was
they
it.
want to get some
That's
clout.
my new nickname. I'm
That's
the passion junkie.
Milan Passion Phillips.
Look, if I had to have somebody in court,
name.
you know what? Stop. If I had to have somebody in court, you would be it. Because you said back and said, don't let me go in my purse, Judge. That's what you did.
Like your mother, don't let me go in my purse.
Let me go in my purse. That's it for New Sports, you guys. We ran long. I couldn't go to another topic with Mark Sanchez, USC quarterback with New York Jets on Monday Night Football. We'll follow that up later. You know how it rolls. Next up, Hot Picks.
All right, y'all. That's right. New Sports, a recurring segment of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. Live Monday through Wednesdays. Written and produced by Victor Allen. Man that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate.
I haven't heard not one woman say that.
That's right. Get the fans' perspective. You can get some New Sports. Watch this again if you haven't had enough of Milan. You can go get her sports. Wookie Wookie.
Wookie? Okay, Wookie. Oh,
Sports. Jock itch.
you know what?
Foot fungus.